Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke is in the hospital, and Hope receives a frightening phone call. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan will receive a concerning phone call because Brooke Logan will be admitted to the hospital. Let's discuss the startling revelations Hope will encounter when she learns that things in Italy took a crazy turn. Brooke will be fine after this water rescue, thus Ridge Forrester's courage and foresight will be rewarded. Even though Brooke will survive and recover swiftly, she will still be admitted to the hospital after the entire incident. Ridge might demonstrate his compassion by insisting that Brooke be examined by a physician. Ridge's attention will undoubtedly be on Brooke, so he will spoil her and see to it that she is inspected as soon as possible. Any barriers Ridge erected to prevent his reunion with Brooke have obviously collapsed. In the upcoming episodes, Ridge will have to deal with the old emotions that have returned with a vengeance, filling his heart to overflowing. Hope will still be at Bill Spencer's house with Liam Spencer when she receives a beautiful phone call. According to previews, Brooke will be the one to call Hope and deliver the disturbing news. Of course, Hope should feel a little more at rest knowing that Brooke will be the one phoning. At least Hope will be able to talk to Brooke and know that he's okay. Nevertheless, when Hope learns that Brooke fell off Nick Marone's boat and may have been in major jeopardy without Ridge's assistance, she will be devastated. Brooke might tell Hope that her hospitalization is only a precaution and call Ridge her hero. Hope could feel a little better about the situation by the time she cuts off communication with Brooke. After stating that she would return home shortly, Brooke might end the call by saying that everything is fine. Liam will be equally as frightened by the danger that emerged in Naples after Hope tells him what she learned from Brooke. Hope will tell Liam the same tumultuous tale, and he might finally change his mind and consider whether this is indeed a good thing for Brooke's romantic future. Liam never had a tumor, and Grace admits she needed money. According to The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan experienced a terrifying water mishap, and Grace Buckingham verified Liam Spencer never had a brain tumor. Ridge Forrester refused to allow Nick wreck Brooke's life, and left to call off the engagement when Eric Forrester warned him about Nick Marone's impending proposal. When Ridge heard Nick's name on the docks while looking for Brooke, he discovered that Nick's boat had been withdrawn because the steering was no good. Before their boat journey, Nick and Brooke enjoyed a delicious Italian meal for two in the following episode. Ridge frantically called and left a voicemail about something being wrong with Nick's boat when Brooke was on the back of the ship. Another boat raced up alongside them, and he strained to navigate back with Nick. Ridge jumped into the sea and swam in her direction as soon as he saw Brooke leap from Nick's boat while he watched from a distance. Liam Spencer made fun of Hope Logan at the Spencer mansion because she was always fussing over him and giving him stuff like extra blankets. After reassuring Hope that he was fine, Liam finally shared the story of the two Buckinghams. Liam found it difficult to consider the pain Reese Buckingham given them by leading them to believe Beth Spencer was no longer with them. Liam believed that Grace had now saved his life. Hope agreed with Liam that they owed Grace a great deal since she recognized that she was a saint of a woman. John Finnegan at the hospital explained all the dubious elements of this case, including the off-site surgery that cost far too much money and this new physician he had never heard of. Finn also remembered how Grace was the one who initially informed him of the tumor, and how she stepped in quickly when he attempted to take Liam down to the neuro team. Finn questioned whether this treatment, which involved tiny incisions and a very quick recovery period, was really essential because he had a suspicion that all of the scans and supporting documentation were fraudulent. Finn actually questioned if Liam had a brain tumor at all. Grace eventually broke down in tears and admitted that Finn was correct, despite her best efforts to maintain her innocent facade. Grace countered that since Reese's debtors were threatening her, she had no other option. Grace was obviously afraid for her girls' safety since she maintained that they know where Peril and Zoe Buckingham lived. Grace acknowledged that she made up Liam's brain tumor, and gave him this false diagnosis since these folks weren't playing around and needed the gambling debt paid off by a specific date. Grace sobbed bitterly and tried to express her desperation as Finn stood there soaking it all in. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Grace will be making additional revelations in the upcoming episodes, so Liam, Hope and Bill Spencer may expect some surprises. Finn's dilemma, Ridge's rescue and Finn's surprise. Here are some spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans may anticipate John Finnegan being taken aback by Grace Buckingham's admission in tomorrow's episode. Brooke Logan jumps off Nick Marone's yacht, but Rich Forrester saves her. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera, as you continue reading. Let's begin with the plot that is now the most intriguing. Grace and Finn, that is. The male physician has expressed doubt about Liam Spencer's impossibly quick recuperation. He first examined Liam's brain scans before attempting to review the medical records for information on brain tumors. The sole issue is that following Liam's initial brain hemorrhage, Grace erased every record. According to Grace, Reese Buckingham's debts continued after he was imprisoned. They are currently pursuing her along with her 2 daughters, Paris and Zoe Buckingham. Grace will plead with Finn not to reveal her identity. However, Finn drags Grace to Bill Spencer's residence, as seen in the weekly preview clip. Once there, Finn makes an effort to coerce Grace into telling Liam and Hope Logan the truth. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke plunges into the water. Ridge attempted to stop her while she was lying perilously on Nick's yacht. Nick began making risky turns as soon as he realized Ridge was attempting to get Brooke's attention. They almost collided with another boat since the brakes were also not working. Ridge jumps in to help Brooke after she falls into the water. Ridge dived headfirst in after jumping down some rocks into the coast. Given how shallow it is there, I'm shocked he didn't bust his head open. Whatever the case, Ridge swims over and hugs Brooke. Ridge's admission that he still loves her and can't stop thinking about her is expected. But after all that has transpired, will Brooke truly accept him back? Ridge's feelings may be one thing, but how will he inform Taylor Hayes of the situation? Taylor could act dirty to win him back, but she might also accept the bombshell, including pretending to have a relapse of broken heart syndrome. Did the authors misjudge Lee in any way? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, there seems to be a problem with Lee's medical procedures. This is because she performed surgery on her niece Luna after she was taken to the hospital after being shot. This occurred when she fought for the pistol and shot Liam, only for him to shoot her dead after turning around. Or at any rate, we believe she is currently deceased. The problem is that many people think Lee shouldn't have operated on Luna because she is related. Did the authors of The Bold and the Beautiful make a mistake? Or do they have knowledge that the rest of us do not? That's what many fans find themselves wondering. Naturally, there was a lot of discussion about this plotline on the internet. If you think about it, Lee is not only Luna's aunt but also her adoptive grandmother. Some people have even said, yes, and she shouldn't have operated on her from an ethical standpoint. Dr. Benjamin ought to have. Lee ought to have had Sheila operated on. According to the American Medical Association, it's not illegal but highly discouraged, wrote another program critic. My mother had a hysterectomy done by her nephew. Even though the show has been kept private, this comment was also made. And by the ethics of working on family adjacent, half of the medical storyline should have never happened. Because there are moments when it seems like Taylor, Bridget, Finn, and Lee are the only medical professionals in all of Los Angeles. Grace's home collapses. Expect a high-stakes drama-filled episode as decisions from the past have repercussions in the present. Don't miss your favorite characters on Paramount or CBS, as they deal with the severe impact. When it came to Liam's brain tumor, Finn began to suspect that Grace was lying. He wasn't the only one who had reservations. A number of others also questioned whether Grace had been completely truthful. Liam was purportedly cured by her covert $1 million treatment, but the peculiar circumstances left more questions than they answered. Finn's thoughts were confirmed as he carried out more research. It became evident that Finn was right when his research led Grace to remove Liam's medical records. Grace eventually told Finn the truth. Due to her ex's gambling addiction, she had to fabricate Liam's tumor and the surgery's cure. Grace believed she had no other option. Meanwhile, when Sheila questioned Lee about Luna's ultimate resting place, she didn't receive the response she was hoping for. Lee continued to evade what ought to have been a straightforward response. Naturally, this made Sheila curious about the circumstances. Given her prior experience with Lee keeping Finn hidden and alive after Sheila believed she had shot and killed him, she was particularly curious about Lee's intentions. According to spoilers for the upcoming 3 weeks of The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan and Carter Walton are engaged, while Dollar Bill Spencer loses his mind over Liam Spencer's fictitious brain tumor incident. Finnegan puts pressure on dubious Dr. Grace Buckingham to disclose Liam's condition during the week of John Finn. Give her credit. To the surprise of Finn and Hope Logan, Grace admits to fabricating Liam's tumor and the miraculous healing. Grace has every reason to protect herself, just like the majority of criminals do. While skipper Nick Marone speeds across the ocean in Italy, Brooke Logan poses as the figurehead of a ship. She ends out in the water without a life jacket, which is a bad outcome. The thrashing around serves as a reminder of their past, present, and future. But fortunately, Ridge Forrester jumps in to save her. Ridge understands that Brooke, not Taylor Hayes, is his life mate. Roro. Things in Los Angeles got hot throughout that week. What is Taylor's reaction to being demoted in Ridge's life? From Ridge delivering the depressing news to her spotting Bridge smooching, there are a lot of interesting possibilities that may work out. Ridge and Taylor's wedding gets 80-60, whatever that may be. Give the heart doctor a call right away. Bill finds out what Grace did to his helpless and defenseless son in the interim. Additionally, Bill sent Grace $1 million so she could cure Liam. This was wrong in a lot of ways, and we think Bill will find a way to ruin her life.